What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your favorite dimply chocolate best friend. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are feeling loved and all of those good things. Today, I am here to talk to you guys about one, the content schedule for this channel, and two, also what the content schedule is about for today. Since it is Monday, I have themes for every day. Are you proud of me? Because I'm coming with a plan this time. You know what I'm saying? Last time I was like, what y'all want to see? Now I'm like, you're getting what you're getting, sweetie. Okay? Okay, so as far as the content schedule goes, I will be uploading Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Each day has its own little theme. Monday, we're going to talk about motivation. We're going to talk about inspiration. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about all those things that have to do with the inside of us and what we want to attain at some point in our lives. And then Wednesdays, we're going to talk about weight loss. We're going to talk about health as far as like our actual health and how we're doing. We're going to incorporate a little bit of mental health in that as well and how it affects our health. We're going to talk about just so many things that have to do with our bodies and the way it relates to our mind. So that's what we're going to talk about on Wednesdays. Fridays, I'm calling that the freestyle day because I'm kind of just going to do what I want for those days. Like, I know y'all are here for the weight loss, mental health, motivation stuff. And Fridays is going to be pretty much about me. I'm going to upload whatever I want. I might be talking about art stuff. I might be showing y'all a recipe because I really want to start a series of foods that I used to eat, like bad foods, and how I've now made them all healthy because I've pretty much converted every meal that I loved before. I mean, let me stop lying. I'll be dibbling and dabbling. Sometimes I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, you know what I'm saying? But on a majority scale, I've tried my best to transform the things that I loved at one point to something new. So I would love to start a recipe series of videos for that. I also want to do some travel stuff. I may do a reaction or two because there are several videos on YouTube that I feel like I need to talk about. I need to talk to the person. And that's pretty much how that's going to go. So I'm giving y'all 2 days of things that y'all may want to see as far as the number on the scale and all that stuff. And then I'm going to take 1 day for myself, which is Friday, my favorite day of the week. And I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And I have a ton of things to talk about. I already made a list of all of these things. So listen, but if you do have suggestions, feel free to send me an email. It's in the description below, okay? So as far as today goes, I'm going to talk to you guys about my goals. I'm going to talk to you about what I have planned for the next 4 months because here's the thing about me. I don't like to bite off more than I can chew, right? And y'all might be saying, girl, you used to be 900 pounds. Okay, but listen, hear me out, okay? I don't, as far as attaining my goals, like to think, like when I was in the hospital and I was 900 pounds, right? I wasn't thinking like, oh my God, I need to lose like 700 pounds to be considered normal. I wasn't thinking that way. I was just thinking about what I can do today that would lead me towards losing 700 pounds. And I really wasn't taking on more than I knew I could do. Like, there's no way I was going to run a marathon at 900 pounds. So why would I think, well, you got to run a marathon to lose weight? Like, I just, it's unrealistic for me to set goals like that. So I like to set goals for 4 months of the year. So I've designed this plan, and in 4 months, May 1st, we'll go over another set of goals because I just have to do it this way. It helps me process things. It helps me stay focused. It helps me not feel overwhelmed, and it helps me stay on track. So these are my goals. I got my handy dandy little iPad over here. Y'all like it? Ain't she cute? Ain't she cute? Okay. But anyway, here are my goals for the first quarter. First things first, I want to lose 15 to 20 pounds. Now, let me explain this. I set that goal really low because back in the day, 15, 20 pounds is a week for me. But now that I've gotten smaller and the thyroid issues have tripled, I'm literally taking 3 times the amount of the medication that I was taking before. That's why I said tripled. But now that I have had more issues with my thyroid, it is becoming hard for me to lose weight, as well as the fact that I am nursing a gallbladder issue. I will talk about that on Wednesday, so don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got you, okay? But I'm nursing a gallbladder issue, and I have the thyroid issue. I also have lymphedema in my legs, which makes it incredibly difficult for me to get rid of excess water. I hate every part of it. I can't wait to get get it snipped off because I'm sick of it. But yeah, I do want to lose 15 to 20 pounds in that time frame. That'll put me right on track to be at, I know I said in the last video under 200 pounds, but I meant a little bit over 200 pounds. So that'll put me right on track to be at over 200 pounds, okay? My second goal is to read one book per week. Now, I'm a notorious reader. I read a lot. I have hundreds of books at this point, but the problem that I have is I start 4 at a time. So this year I want to slow down a little bit and just read 52 books, because I usually read like somewhere upwards of like 72 to 80 books a year, but I read them so fast that I feel like I don't really digest them. So I do want to just do one per week now. This week's book first, I start this at the top of every year. I usually read this book. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's just like daily meditations and stuff, and y'all know I'm into that little, you know, hippy dippy shit. But Dubs actually got me this for Christmas. I watched the show on HBO and it was really good, so I needed to know more because they didn't give me enough, you know, with that season or whatever. So that's the book that I'll be reading. I'll update you guys on what I'm reading next week and every week until the year is over. Okay, cool. Another thing for me, the third thing is sleep for 7 to 9 hours every night. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this on the channel before, but I used to have extreme insomnia. I would be up for like a week at a time, sometimes 3-4 days, sometimes it was 7. I just be up all the time. So my goal for the week is for the 4 months is to sleep 7 to 9 hours a day. So that's a big goal for me. That's usually number 1 on my list, but I moved it down a little bit because I've been doing good for the past few years because I've been tired, honestly. But yeah, that's a goal. The fourth thing on my list is to start my journey with conversational Spanish. Now, before going to Cuba, December 2019, I thought I knew. Well, I thought I was good, you know what I'm saying? But the speed that they speak at, I was like, oh, what did he just say to me? C? Should I be saying C? I don't know. So that is a huge goal for me because, you know, I want to learn to speak eventually 3 languages, maybe 4, but I do want to be a polyglot at some point in my life. So that's a goal for me for this year, is to learn conversational Spanish. How I'm doing it, I'm going to be using Pimsleur. I'm going to be using italki, I believe is what it's called. And I might even hire a tutor. I'm not sure about that one yet. I'll let you know. Now, this is just the start of it. So I could just do Duolingo and Pimsleur to start and just get myself on the road to it or whatever. But yeah, that's the goal, okay, for the first 4 months. The 5th goal of mine is to study art. I just love everything about art. Like it just does something to the inside of me. So I want to study some form of art every day. I was doing Drawbox, which is a program that you can use to start the process of learning how to draw. I was doing that last year, yeah, because it's 2021 now. I gotta keep reminding myself of that. But I was doing that for about 7 months last year, and then Thanksgiving hit, and I usually get really busy with my family around Thanksgiving time. So Thanksgiving hit and I kind of fell off, and I haven't done it in like a month, but I picked it back up on the 2nd. So I'm gonna continue doing that, and I will update you guys on that for on a weekly basis to let y'all know where I'm at and what I'm doing and all that stuff as far as the art goes. I also want to try to go through one of my art books. I have a whole stack of art books. I just need to sit down and go through them, but I have nothing but time, so it's time to get with it. The next goal is to walk a minimum of 5,000 steps per day. Now, I have an Apple Watch, right? And I can easily keep track of it. And as of late, I've been averaging about 4,000 to 5,000. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago I didn't because I was having some back pain because of the gallbladder issue. So I kind of was in bed napping all day like a grandma. So, you know, but I have to push through, and I'll just kind of, you know, force myself to move around a little bit more every day. And I'm not gonna like attack that goal, you know, because I didn't move a lot last year, so I'm definitely out of shape this year, so I have to be mindful of that. So my goal is to just add 500 steps per day on a weekly basis. You know what I'm saying? And I'll probably be at well over 5,000, but the goal is to hit a minimum of 5,000, and I'll be able to track it on my Apple Watch app, and I'll be able to fill you guys in after after the first quarter is over, and let you know what I did and how I did and why I didn't on certain days achieve that goal. The next one, number 7, is to meditate daily. I have to take the first 20 to 30 minutes of every day and meditate. But I have to also work myself back up because y'all know, if you follow me on Snapchat, that I was meditating like a fiend 2018 and 2019. And now it is difficult for me to get through like 15 minutes without my mind drifting. I'm using the Calm app to do it. And I've been doing the 7 days of gratitude so far. And I've done it every day this year. So far, I started on the 1st. I've done it every day. So I feel good about myself right now, but I'm going to eventually work back up to 30 minutes. So that's the goal. 10 minutes is the minimum for me, but with the Calm app, most of them are 12 to 15. So I'm already overachieving, but the goal is to do at least 10 minutes a day for the first quarter. So yeah. So the 8th one that I put down, it kind of goes hand in hand with one that I spoke about already, which is the 5,000 steps. I want to walk as much as possible. I want to park in the back of the parking lot and walk to the store. I want to just move more. You know what I mean? Because I feel like last year I took some time off, but now it's time to get back to it. The goals are not going to attain themselves. So I have to walk more. I really, really have to get up and move more this year. I want to just, get out here, I'm so excited right now, and I don't know why. Calm down, Rica, okay? But I said all that to say that I'm going to start incorporating other things into my day-to-day. I'm thinking about buying Ring Fit Adventure for the Switch, because that's the predominant system that I play. I haven't upgraded to the next generation yet. I'll eventually be getting a PS5, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. I definitely want to pick up Ring Fit Adventure for the Switch, and I want to start doing that, and I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through that. I'll talk about this a little bit more in the weight loss ones, how that's affecting me. I'm probably gonna do maybe like a 90-day trial with that, pending this surgery, because I don't know when that'll be. But yeah, I am going to move more. I'm going to walk as much as I can. That means that, like I said, I'm going to park in the back of the parking lot. I'm going to, not park close to the store at the mall. I'm going to park at the opposite end and walk to that store. I'm going to take as many steps as I can to take as many steps as I can. Okay, that's ultimately what I'm trying to say. So movement, I want to add movement back into my life. And I really am serious about this. I want to attain my goal this year. So me writing it down and me speaking it out loud is completely and utterly setting the intention. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's all I have for today's video. If you like this video, okay, click the thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, subscribe so we can become best friends, and turn on your post notifications. And if you're already subscribed and you don't have your post notifications on, how are we supposed to be best friends if you don't know when I upload a video? Let me know. I think it's really unfair, and I don't think that our relationship can work beyond those type of restrictions. So turn on your post notifications, okay? I'm out of here, y'all. I love y'all so much. If nobody told you today, I love you so much. If you feel unwanted, I want you to be here with me, sharing this life, this amazing journey that we call life. I love you so much. Take care of yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Love you so much.